Welcome, welcome everybody. My name is Manon and I'm with Pure Conscience. And I'm very happy to have you here. It's a real pleasure for me to be able to finally share some of my inner tools that I came to. I never thought I would become a healer one day, but life has sometimes a purpose for you that it comes. But I have to be honest and say that I really put a lot of effort in finding my own purpose. So I was lucky enough. Sometimes we say lucky, but then I went through a lot of different difficult period of my life that brought me into having to turn towards inward, basically. So I think someone in the talk earlier today was saying becoming an empath. When you overload with some emotion, too many emotion, you gotta find a way to wellness and be able to deal with them. And that's really what my path brought me to do. So, and I thought I was doing great. You know, I've been very dedicated to my meditation practice. And after like maybe 10 or 12 years into it and, doing a lot of consciousness tools, bang, I got really hit with actually past life trauma. So that is, I don't know if you can imagine, if you've been through some experience like that. It's very confusing for the mind to try to understand what is actually going on, because when you're going through these type of trauma, basically you're having a whole load of emotion, but you don't have anything on the mind to kind of to remember the experience, because there's a veil from past life to this life. So all the work that I've done previously will bring me, for example, to my childhood memory, like trauma here, trauma there, all the personal belief that was not very positive about myself. So that I could do the work, because I had the, back to the memory. So if you kind of dive deeper, you have a recall of that memory. Welcome, welcome. So when you're actually dealing with kind of past life trauma, well, you don't have that understanding on the mind level. So it got me to learn to process deep emotion that has nothing that I could not understand. So I bypassed the mind. So what I want to do with you today, because I know we're having just this time on the planet right now, and just a lot of frequencies coming down on us to bring us to live on a heart base. So it brings us to deal with, I'm sorry my word, but to deal with a lot of shit. I'm sorry, there's a lot of emotion. Everything is in our face, and the universe is really having us we have the universe in our own back. Despite the circumstances that you have in your life that you find this is difficult, and I've been there myself thinking that the universe is against me. Well, it's not against us. It's really for us, because if you carry in your energetic field wounds, the universe you carry that in your energy, and just with the basic law of attraction, you attract what you are. You are attracting circumstances in your life that will face those emotions. So it's helping you to go inward inside yourself to be able to deal with that. So this is exactly what we're going to do today. So today what I'm doing, as you probably maybe I do a lot of one-on-one session with people. So that's not what I'm going to do today. We're going to do like a group thing. So I will be guiding you through. It's mostly going to be like a meditation, basically. But I'm also going to add a step to help us deal with our mind. So we're going to do a nice alignment with the mind. And also for now, I'd love to have a little, I would like for you to name something that you're dealing with in your life right now at this moment. So something what is going on that you're not happy about, that you love it to change? That's something that you maybe notice it's been there for a while and you're still dealing with that. So something that the first thing that comes into your mind. So this is the first time for yourself that you're going to do this transformation process. So, don't take something like super big, just maybe try with the small things. So we're going to do transformation with that. And then as you get better with this technique, then you can try something a bit like more intense. So it's going to be really fun. So if you have something in mind, just to give me an idea, you can put it in the chat box. You can say what you're dealing with these days that you find difficult. It could be like loneliness, worries, especially with everything that's going on right now. Fear. A lot of people have a lot of fear and they have no clue really how to do with it, because sometimes we try to deal with them on the mind level, right? But you're not going to be able to resolve any emotion issues on the mind level. This is a different, it doesn't work. So if you have an issues with emotion, you're going to have to deal with the emotion, and trying to find a solution on the mind, it's not going to work. So you're going to have to go deeper in the emotion, and this is what we're going to do today in a very safe, proven technique. Self-love issues. Yeah, self-love is the core of everything. Self-love, there is a path of self-love. This is the core. If you love yourself enough, you're going to get help. Sometimes we want things, but we need to also be able to receive things, to let ourselves to receive. So self-love is the core of that. Self-care, exactly. Sometimes we need to know what we actually need. So that's awesome. That's a great subject. Providing myself time in morning to give myself love. Yes, absolutely. Meditation practice or anything that needs to do, it needs to become a priority, right? So we're gonna dive in, and okay, with this subject, number one. Number two is having this issue that you have, how that makes you feel. So just take a nice deep breath into it, how that makes you feel. Shame is a good one. Not worthy. Yeah, not worthy, that's very common. Personal belief that we have, that we feel not good enough. And someone else is coming in. Good. So once you identified how what's going on with you, how it makes you feel, now I'm going to ask you, take a nice deep breath, and where do you feel that in your body? So try to locate that. Sometimes it's different areas, so just make a mental note to where it is located. Good. So from now, we're going to leave that aside. So what we kind of just discussed, and just make a mental note to what it was. We're going to pick it up a little bit later during the meditation. So right now, we're just going to leave it on the side. Very good. So make sure you're finding yourself a very comfortable sitting position, that you're not going to be disturbed for the entire session here. Taking a nice deep breath. Just allow yourself to relax. Relax the shoulders. You're welcome to close your eyes if you want to, and just follow the guidance with my voice. So taking a nice deep breath, relaxing your shoulders. And we're going to start by doing an alignment. So with your mind's eyes, let's connect with the central sun of the universe. So I am not talking about this sun of this galaxy, but the central sun in the center of the galaxy. So you're going to go all the way far out, finding that center of the cosmos. And you're going to bring a direct line directly on top of your head. And in that energy, intelligence energy of the cosmos, we're going to find a center point of unconditional love. That the universe, the energy of the cosmos is actually unconditional loving. And you can bring it all the way down to your heart, to your heart chakra, to your heart energy. So going through your head, going in down your throat and all the way to your heart. And just take a couple nice deep breaths here and bring that energy of love, unconditional love. So there's no condition. If you'd love to use God, you can use God also. You can use, there's some archetype that I love to use. Personally, I love to use Mother Mary, but I like to go with sometimes just something a bit more neutral with the central sun of the universe. So feeling well connected in the alignment. And from the bottom, we're gonna go all the way down to your feet, all the way to the center of the earth. And you can imagine like a red column light directly to the center of the earth. And you're gonna relax onto the earth. Mother Earth is not going anywhere for the next 40 minutes or so. So you can relax into her. And you can find comfort knowing that she is here and she is supporting you. So we're going to find comfort in her support. And we're going to bring that sense of support all the way to your heart, where the father-mother energy meets and merge. And we're going to take a couple nice deep breaths in there. So relax your body even deeper. Release your lower abdomen. Relax your arms. Relax your neck. Relax the muscle of your face. Relax your forehead and the center point between your eyebrows, third eye. Just completely relax in here. And now we're going to find the center point in the middle of your head, which is the pineal gland. It's right in the middle of your brain. So pineal gland, even if you don't know what it is, it doesn't matter. Just go right into the center of your head. There's a gland there. And from here, we're gonna imagine with our mind's eyes an elevator. And we're gonna walk into the elevator. And there's a button in this elevator that says to sacred chamber. So we'll get in and we're gonna press on the button to sacred chamber. And now the doors of the elevator are closing and we're going for the ride. So we're just trusting and following, and it's kind of going down. So it's a very special kind of elevator, and it's going down and it's going to spiral, going kind of down. And it's very smooth. So you're just trusting it, and we're going towards the sacred chamber. So it circles and then it goes towards your back and your chest and your back, and then it kind of come to a stop. The door are opening now, and you're gonna walk into your sacred chamber. So you're taking a couple of steps, and you're just noticing how it feels to be in your sacred chamber. Notice the energy. Usually it's very bright. Depending of your own abilities. Some people have visual, some people they can hear things, or sometimes they just feel things. So whatever that is in your own experience, this is what it is. So you're just gonna walking. So I'm gonna ask you to walk towards the center of your sacred chamber. Maybe there's some precious stones on the walls with water falling down and a little fountain, and just really it's really a paradise. It's your own sacred chamber. It's very unique. It's your own. It's very specifically peaceful in that zone. And we're going to take a couple of nice deep breaths into that zone of sacred chamber here. So you can relax and you notice how it feels. Notice how it feels. Some people are coming in now. So we are in our sacred chamber. So we took an elevator trip from your mind down the heart, deep, deep, deep. And as we walk, we're getting closer to our own soul. And now in front of us, there is a podium. So we're going to invite a very special guest in front of our podium. And we're going to invite our mind. So the mind is coming down and taking place behind the podium. And today we're going to address the mind. We have a message for the mind to deliver. And we're going to open a dialogue with the mind. Beautiful mind, thank you so much for accepting this invite into my sacred chamber. I have a few words that I would love to share with you. First of all, I want to tell you how much I am in awe in front of everything that you do for us. I am completely amazed on how you're able to handle all of these things that you do. How you manage to bring all of these things and be where we need to be and never forget anything, or you're working so hard for us. And I want to tell you today how much I appreciate that. So you're completely amazed me. And I want to tell you how much I appreciate everything that you do. So now we're gonna take a viewpoint from the mind and notice how the mind is receiving that. So we're changing viewpoint and going towards the mind now. And we are the mind. The mind feels pretty good, loves to be receiving qualities and being appreciated. So feeling good, able to feel that it's being appreciated. So he's taking that very well. Good. So now we're going to go back to the soul side and we're going to keep talking with the mind. Beautiful mind, there is something important that I would love to tell you today. You have been working overtime and you're doing a lot of overwork. You're taking more tasks. You're doing more that you actually need to do. You're doing more than what you actually meant to be. So what's been happening is in the last some point in times that the mind took over decisions in order to save us. So the mind at that point started to work overtime and make all type of decision. So my beautiful mind today, I'm asking you to let go of control. I am the one in command. I am the one giving direction. I am the one on the journey. And I'm only asking you as a driver on my journey to drive me, to bring me where I choose to go. So I'm asking you to just take the command, take the direction that I give you. And when you're not receiving any direction, I'm just asking you to wait patiently, to just wait for the next direction. And I'm so very much appreciative of everything that you do. You are my best partner in this life. And everything that I'm able to accomplish, it's because of you. I am really amazed of everything that you're able to do. But now I need you to step down and to not make any decision anymore. I mean, you make a decision on your realm of your role that you're meant to be. But the big decision, I am the one in command. So I'm just asking you to follow my direction. Thank you, mind, for hearing this. I'm going to take a nice deep breath. And we're going to go again, see on the mind side how this is received. So let's go to the mind side now. So the mind is a little surprised. Say, oh, well, I didn't really know that I was working overtime, that I was taking more tasks than I was meant to. This is new to me. I didn't know that. Well, you have to keep in mind the mind really love dearly the soul. And that his best partner. So these two are best partners. So they hold each other in high consideration. So the mind is open to listen and to say, oh, okay, well, I didn't know that. Yeah, sure, I can maybe let go, and I'm gonna be listening from now on to the direction that you're giving me. Good. So now we're gonna go back to the soul side again. And we're gonna address the mind once more. And we say, thank you so much, beautiful mind, to accept to be the best servant you can be. Because this is your role, this is what you're meant to be. You're here to serve the soul. And I am so, 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 so appreciative that you accept to be my servant. Thank you so much. And then once again, we're just going to go back to the mind side, and it's in all reverence with the soul. And he said, you just kind of like it's bending a little bit here. And he's very happy to be the best partner of the soul and to become the servant. He's agreeing to that. Good. A couple nice deep breaths here. And now again, we're going back to the soul side, and we're just gonna say, thank you, mind. Now you're free to go. So the mind goes back to his place and keep a position of observer and witness. and understand that he's only going to be interfering when it's needed here. So thank you, beautiful mind, for stepping aside. Good. So now let's turn around in our sacred chamber and let's just take a quick walk, couple steps, just explore and feeling whatever it feels like here. And now we're seeing a door, and there's actually a window in that door, and we can peek outside. It's like a beautiful garden, and it's very inviting. It's very bright, and there's even like a little waterfall with a little pond, and there's a little bench. So we decide to go to the door, and we're finding ourselves sitting on that little bench. And now we're going to invite an aspect of ourselves. We're going to invite the aspect that we first discussed in the beginning of the session. So whatever that was, that energy of aspect, we're going to invite the aspect to take place right beside the bench, beside us. And we're just going to be in complete unconditional love and compassion, being with the aspect. The aspect is, most of the time, it's a younger version of ourselves. So maybe if it was just moments earlier, it's still a little bit younger. So it's just a younger version of ourselves. And I like to call the aspect my little one. And then we're going to address the little one. So my little one, what is going on? And we're just being with this aspect, the little one, and we're listening with unconditional love, and we can see the aspect with unconditional love, and we're just being with the aspect with unconditional love. So tell me, my little one, what is going on? Good. So I'm starting to feel some of you here, and I feel in my lower abdomen there's some vibration in there. So we can take a nice deep breath. So now we're just going to notice if the little one is able to receive, to be seen, to be with unconditional love, to be received with this level of love. Unconditional love is love without condition. So this is a type of love that a mother will have towards her child. That she understands that even if the child is drawing on the walls, that he's doing this to learn. So we love the child, even if it's feeling a little bit that has different sensation and that aspect. So we're just loving the whole little one here. So now the little one can start feeling that he's being seen and heard with unconditional love. So he's able to notice, say, oh, look at that. I am being seen today. This is different. Yeah. So tell me, my little one, what is going on? So sometime during the first session like this, it takes just a little bit to accept being seen. But now it's happening. We're cracking a little, we're doing a little cracking into that shell of that little one. And now he's starting to wanting to express what is going on. So whatever the feeling of that little one, I'm going to say to that aspect, You have good reason to feel this way. I'm with you. I'm here with you today. And you absolutely have good reason to feel the way you feel. I love you so much, and you are so important to me. Yes, that's it. So now there's an expansion in that feeling. So we're just going to keep reinforcing, like, you have good reason to feel this way. So by saying those words, we're giving, if you want to say it like this, like almost like a permission, although the little one doesn't need a permission to feel, but it's almost like we're encouraging it. And at the same time, we are grounded into unconditional love. So it is a safe place to be able to feel those emotions that most of the time we resist feeling, or the mind would not allow us to feel. So now the mind is taken care of, is trusting and let us do this deeper work, and we're able to address those deeper emotions. Good. So now we're going to go again. You have good reason to feel this way. I love you so much. I care. I care so much about you because you're part of me. So that is self-love. So we got to learn to love all the aspects of ourselves, but we're able to do it one by one here. So we're loving that aspect. So now we feel like this expression of that feeling, it's a little bit more dissipated. So we're in it. So we're gonna ask the little one, is there anything else you'd like to share with me right now? I am here, I'm all ears. I'm seeing you, I'm loving you, so you can trust me. So I feel like the trusting part is a little bit like, not sure if I'm willing to trust you just yet. You just got here and boom, you listen to me today. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna say, you have good reason to not want to trust me. You have good reason to have resistance to trust me, to trust my love, to trust that I am here for you. That's right. So you have good reason to have doubts. Maybe you shouldn't trust me, right? But you have good reason. But I am here anyway. I am here. So even if you want to believe that you cannot trust me, I'm loving you anyway, unconditionally. I'm loving you with so much love. You are part of me. And then sometimes it's necessary to bring a little forgiveness tools in here. You can say, I'm sorry. I am so sorry that maybe I haven't been here for you so much in the past. I am so sorry that I hurt you. Nice deep breath into that. That feels very good. I am so, so sorry that you feel hurt or that you thought that I was not here for you. I'm loving you so much. I am so sorry. So sorry. Good. I feel the vibration in the lower. It's been moving a little bit. So you're probably feeling, if you're very in tune with your body, you might feel those frequencies, those energies, the load into your body. Sometimes it also moves places. So it can go up to the throat, goes back down. So we're all different in our experience. And every time we're doing this work, it moves differently too. So it's a different experience every time. So now, my little one, please forgive me. Can you forgive me for lacking being there for you? I am so sorry for your suffering. I am so sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you so much for hearing me today. I am really here for you, and I love you so much. This is the work with the forgiveness here. it's actually the Ho'oponopono, if some of you are familiar with this. But I really bring it to be more active. So instead of just saying those phrases like, I'm sorry, please forgive me, thank you, I love you, then I really go in deeper, and I really, actually, every time I do it, I do 3 rounds of that, and I complete the sentence every time. So you kind of find your own answers, your own intuitive answers that comes up. So we go with, I am sorry. I'm sorry that you feel like this. I'm sorry that you're suffering. I am sorry that blah, blah, blah. Fill the blank for you and your situation. I am sorry that I didn't see you earlier. I didn't take care of you sooner. I'm so sorry. Usually when you start doing that kind of work, that's mostly what comes up at first. So then please forgive me if I hurt you in any way. Please forgive me because I'm here and I love you. And you are the most important person for me. And I'm here today. It's a token of self-love. It's a deep one. Thank you so much for accepting my love. So again, you can complete your own sentence. Thank you for seeing, for allowing me to show you how much I care. Thank you for listening to me. And then I love you. I love you so much because, and then you can fill the blank. Sometimes you have something more precise for yourself in your situation that comes up, or you create, I love you because you're the most important to me and I really truly love you. And let's do another round, just because this is the way I always do it. I'm very through with my process. So again, I am so sorry. I'm sorry that you felt alone, or if you felt whatever feeling that you're feeling the little one has. I'm sorry that you feel this way. I'm sorry that you thought that I abandoned you. I'm sorry if you thought you were alone. You are not alone. I'm here. I'm here for you. Nice deep breath into this one. Release, allowing the feeling to be felt. Completely safe. We're in a completely safe place to allow that. Please forgive me if you thought that I abandoned you, or maybe I did. I'm sorry that I abandoned you in the past. I'm so, so, so sorry that you felt abandoned. Please forgive me. Please forgive me. I am here now. Thank you so much for hearing me today. I love you because you are part of me. You are the most amazing person I know, and you're the most important. Good. So just take a couple breaths now. Good. So just feeling, noticing how the aspect is feeling now. I think it feels a little bit more relief. Yeah, it feels more relief. Good. And now we're going to ask the aspect, what do you need now? What do you need? And then You're gonna have either words or images or something that will come to you. So whatever that is, if I was working one-on-one, I even feel in with you what's going on. So today is a little different formula. I do a group. So just work whatever comes for you, what your aspect is needed now. Maybe it needs to be to feel love. Maybe it needs to be to feel accepted. Maybe it needs to be felt that it's important. He's important, or she's important. She's important. Feeling that importance. So what I like to do here is, as the soul, I like to turn towards the universe, and I kind of ask, "Hey, is it possible up there to feel love here, or to be feeling accepted, or feeling important? Is that possible to receive those qualities?" And then I'm asking this to the higher self, to God, to the central sun, to that source of unconditional love, to Mother Mary, to who or whatever you've been using at the beginning and you still have it with you. So just asking those masters up there and say, hey, is it possible to receive that? And the answer is usually, yeah, you just have to ask for it, right? So now we're asking for it, so we're getting it. And I like to put these qualities onto a platter, like a basket platter. And I'm like, now I'm going to offer this to my little one. So here it is, my little one. I'm giving you what you need. It is for you, specifically for you. There you are. You want to take the love, self-love. You want to take the acceptance, feeling accepted. You want to take on the feeling important. And now we notice what is happening here. Is your little one taking in this quality easily? Or is having a little resistance to it? So we're just watching the little one, um, watching the behavior, watching the reaction. Just take it. We're offering it for you. It is a beautiful gift. Today is your lucky day. You're getting what you really want, what you really need. So take it. So here there's different scenarios that could happen. The little one could take in the quality very easily and it's very happy. Sometimes will jump with joy and be just showing you how happy, it makes her, makes him. And sometimes we notice that some qualities will create some type of resistance to it. So if that's the case, which is not quite what I'm feeling now, I think the qualities are getting a little accepted more. But just in case, so you know, in this process is, if there's any type of resistance to it, you say, you have good reason, my little one. You absolutely have good reason to have some resistance, right? You have good reason to be resisting this. And usually that resistance, it's because of self-protection. We want to put a little shield, right? We just want to protect ourselves a little bit. So that's why we're saying you have good reason, my little one, to want to protect yourself. Absolutely good reason to want to protect yourself. Good reason. So don't take the law. Don't take it. No, just protect yourself. And usually by letting that resistance being expressed, it does what it does. It resolves it a little bit. So it dissipates it. But sometimes it happens that it could be a core belief. For example, when we talked about there was not feeling not worthy earlier, if there's a deep core belief of not feeling worthy, sometimes we say, I don't deserve that. I'm not worthy that. No. So then I like to say to my little one, I say, well, you know what? You have a choice. You can still believe that you don't worth it. But in the universal laws, you worth it. That is the truth. But if you choose to put a belief around yourself that says that you don't worth it, I'm okay, I'm loving you unconditionally anyway. I'm loving you so much. So whatever you choose to believe, I'm loving you anyway, and you are important anyway, and you are accepted anyway, and you are so much loved anyway. And we can take a nice deep breath into that. And then now the little one say, oh, really? Okay, well, maybe, I can let go of my resistance. Why not? I'd like to be feeling loved and feeling accepted, and or feeling that I'm not alone, or that I'm important. All right. So now there's a bigger like opening to receive those qualities. So if your little one is already very happy in here, well, good. We're just hold. Want to make sure everybody gets really those qualities in. So I see little ones. Sometimes they put their hat. Sometimes they put their boots. Sometimes they put like some type of whatever that is. Could be necklace. Like they take in their body. So it comes up in all different shape and form. And as I was saying earlier, it's every experience is different. So we are very unique beings, and we all have, and every process you might do will be a little different too. So whatever that is. So now we feel the little one has more taking on the qualities, and it's starting to feel good. Well, yeah, that's as good. So from here, I like to ask my little one. So my little one, show me what it feels like when you fully embody all of these qualities now. And then you can watch with your mind's eyes. Maybe you can see some pictures, some images, some words, or feeling that how the little one is feeling. And I feel like it's the image that I'm getting is like very happy right now. It's very bright, and it's radiates, right, with joy. So that is a good sign. That means that the transformation is really taking place nicely, very good. So show me how it feels like when you have all of this integrated. Feeling good. So now we take the little one and we're gonna integrate in our own body here, because the little one is part of us. So it was just an aspect of ourselves that had little issues, right? And then we dealt with it. So we can bring the little one into our body. So you can put the arms in the arms and the legs in the legs. So you're just putting everything back in place. Good. I'm gonna take a nice deep breath. And I'm gonna do the last step. Well, actually, I kind of add a new step now, but the last step is I like to create a new I am statement with my new state of beingness. So you kind of just fill the blank. So you're going to say I am, and you fill the blank. So what is the new state of beingness now? So I am, in the lines of I'm feeling amazing, or I feel that I'm important. So whatever that is for you, I feel, and usually it's very positive. And I like to repeat it a couple of times, so at least 3 times. So I am, I am feeling amazing. For myself, I am feeling amazing. I am feeling amazing. So you do it with your own statement. And being a yoga instructor, I like to really embody this in my body. So I bring it into my fingers. I start coming back here to my consciousness and move my fingers into it. And I'm keeping repeating the new statement of beingness. So I am feeling amazing in my fingers. I'm feeling amazing in my toes, my legs, my body, my skin. I feel amazing. I feel amazing. And then you can walk with this. Sometimes there's so much of a deep transformation that you want to walk with it. You want to do movement with it too. So that's really fully embodied the transformation. So here it is. We've been through, maybe it was your first spontaneous transformation. Spontaneous, usually I do it in about an hour time. And if you like this experience and you like to experience this more, you can do it on your own with guidance just like this. I do have a package of meditation, so you are guided just like we've done today with different subjects. So you will find this on my website, pureconscience.com. And if you look into, there's a page specifically for the Becoming Bohemian. So you're welcome to check there. There's also, if you like, I'm also offering a free meditation. It's already pre-recorded onto the emergency page on the website. So you're welcome to do this one. It's also like a guidance similar to this. I have a meditation that's specifically for the mind alignment, which we've done today. So it is part of the package. I'm offering actually 50% for people that's been part of this Becoming Bohemian retreat. And if you look on that page, you'll see all the way to the bottom of the page, there's a box that says free ebook, and that is the Prosperity Consciousness ebook. So you also have access to that completely free. You just have to log yourself in, and you'll be receiving some of my events and news. If you don't like to receive that, you can just unsubscribe easily. So I hope you really like. So if you'd like to just send me a little message in the box to have a little feedback, that'd be great. So that way, it's a little, I do one-on-one session too. So then I'm actually, when I do one-on-one session, I feel you, the little one, and I feel what's going on here. So I'm an empath, and it's a gift that I had to develop myself. So it's by having a lot of difficult times in your life that you kind of acute and sharpen your tools to feel yourself, and to be able also to not let yourself distracted by the mind. So then you can actually do these type of work. So it was a great pleasure to guide you today, to show you some of my spontaneous transformation. I'm really glad you were here. Thank you so much. Namaste, and have a beautiful day. Thank you.